My name is Chanana Butale. I first came to the Gospel of God's Grace Ministries in 2013. That was August the 4th.
I am Lieutenant Colonel 𝐒𝐓𝐎𝐑𝐈𝐄𝐒. I started coming here in 2013.
My name is Favor Ntemamodongo. I first came to 3G Ministries in 2014 at the beginning of the year, February 5th to be precise.
We are Mr. and Mrs. 𝐒𝐓𝐎𝐑𝐈𝐄𝐒. We came to this ministry in the year 2015.
My name's 𝐒𝐓𝐎𝐑𝐈𝐄𝐒. I started coming to 3G Ministries back in 2022, July 24th.
My coming here, I had heard about the man of God. I was told that there's a man of God in Kopong and God is using him mightily. So I came to say, okay, I want to come and meet the prophet, because at that time I wasn't working, I hadn't completed my studies.
My coming here was after I had a horrific, terrible accident that almost left me crippled. The doctor said to me, it only needs God for my complete healing because my nerves were affected. A friend of mine visited me and advised and encouraged me to come to church.
We were trying to have a baby by the time, and I was suffering miscarriages. I already had like 3 miscarriages.
I was hopeless, I was battered, I had lost a sense of purpose in life. My marriage had ended in June the year before, and then by January, February, I was in a state of depression.
I lost something that I considered very, very valuable. So before coming to church, I was married. And the lady I was married to, she decided to leave.
So before I came here, I was living a life of no character. I had no direction. I was indisciplined.
My character was so bad. I remember I was a drunkard by then. I used to spend nights in nightclubs, and also my character, I was using a lot of vulgar language. I remember my partner, she was so worried about that, because even when I was driving, I was not afraid to even stop on the road just to insult someone. I remember one incident, we were in Agavani. We met a man, he was almost more than 50 years old. I stopped on the road just to insult him. And because of that, I noticed that used to embarrass her a lot.
When I joined the military, the first ranks that I was in, I was excelling, or I was getting to the next rank very, very fast. But there was a point where I was stagnant for 15 years.
And my friend invited me here, and I came not really knowing what I was coming for, but I was really coming to honor her invitation.
Our first service here, it was on a Friday, and the first message we received here was maintaining a good confession of faith. After the first service here, we felt that 3G will be our home, and up until today we have been here.
The first time I came here, it was by invitation from my friend. He invited to come and experience what he experienced.
I've experienced healing. At a point, the man of God said I had, as if I'm suffocating. And at that time, yes, I was experiencing suffocation. And looking back, it was something that I struggled with from birth. So my mom explains that even when I was 1 year, I was rushed to the hospital because I was suffocating. So I lived with it. So every time it would happen, I would just remember, okay, let me sit down, let me calm down. And it was a way of life. So it really slowed me down. But upon receiving the touch from the man of God, it completely vanished.
I had the privilege to be touched by my father, Prophet 𝐒𝐓𝐿, who healed me on the day, delivered me on the day. And the doctor had said to me, it will take 2 years to have a complete healing, complete recovery. But by the special grace of God, I encountered instant healing, and I returned back to work. That's the goodness of the Lord and the grace that I received through healing.
I was born as a sickly child. So I have been sick since my infancy. So I've been faced with a lot of ailments, a lot of sickness as I was growing up. But ever since coming to 3G Ministries, one by one, those have been healed.
One other great testimony, which is a testimony for our families, of my niece who got healed. She was completely deaf in one ear and almost deaf in the other. But upon coming to the church and just a simple touch, she got instant healing. And up until this day, it's still amazing, you know, to see that the God of 3G Ministries can do the impossible.
We told him about all these miscarriages, and he said the boy is coming. By the time I was 6 weeks pregnant, I didn't even know the gender of the baby, but he told me, the boy is coming and you are going to deliver, the baby will be okay. The man of God prayed for me, and I managed to deliver a baby boy, and he's healthy and good.
When I got here, I was very fascinated to see the order, the discipline that was displayed here. Then the prophet started to, he opened the Bible and started to preach. That was my first time to get into church. And it was my first time to listen to somebody reading and preaching from the Bible. Because my experience in my past life, it was that I only know that the Bible is opened during funerals.
I received a word of prophecy from the man of God. It was regarding my academics, and he was saying I shouldn't give up. So I continued and I graduated, and I got employment. I started working in the junior position, but I found myself going up until leadership position where I am.
One thing that changed here was my character. I had to slice and dice and make sure my life is within what God wants me to be.
My character started to change. The first thing I noticed was to stop alcohol. And even my vulgar language, I've stopped it altogether. Nowadays, I only speak righteous things.
My life has changed. I've been able to overcome some of my weaknesses, and I believe that has put me in a better position to be considered in terms of salvation, to be saved.
The life in church, it has made me to be a very person who can be relied on. If there's something to be done, they can just assign me because they know this person is disciplined.
The man of God gave a prophecy about leadership, that he's seeing himself amongst leaders.
When I arrived here, I was, I would say, an ordinary police officer. I was holding the lowest rank, which is a constable. By then, I had a dream of becoming a pilot.
So I sit in various committees, both at SADC. I've served internationally in the AML space, anti-money laundering space, as a AML specialist, and I do run national programs.
I own and run a media house. I'm a managing director. I'm also a commercial farmer. I distribute and sell, grow vegetables to main retail outlets in Botswana.
At the time when the man of God gave the prophecy, I was still a junior then. I hadn't completed my studies, so I didn't see it. You know, I could see it for others, but I think for me, I was thinking, okay, maybe not now, maybe later, when I'm a bit of a certain age, that's when it would be. But I remember one day an email was sent at work, and I was being given a position of acting head of Business Africa. I was shocked.
And I managed to finish my training. I came back home. I was now a qualified pilot. God had done it for me through his prophet.
I've been in 3G for just over 10 years. So the first 10 years of my career wasn't so fulfilling as the 10 years that I've been in 3G. So in the 10 years that I've been in 3G, I've been promoted twice in a space of 3 years.
Delay is a necessary preparation. As I've been given a new rank, a high-ranking officer, now I see myself fitting well because this delay has prepared me.
The teachings of the man of God the prayers of the man of God has really given me the confidence, and I'm now in the leadership position, and I'm saying, yes, I can do this, and I can confidently say I'm a good leader by the grace of God.
Being a police officer, it means I'm working in a disciplined force. Character and discipline in our job is the biggest thing. And that is what man of God, you know, if you listen to him, almost each and every message he preaches about discipline, he preaches about character. He's a man of discipline, he's a man of character. It works well for me. And because the same character that man of God wants us to display is the same character that my job wants.
So I implement it in all aspects of my life, in a day-to-day, in my role as a mother, in my role as a daughter, and even in my professional life.
As a senior person in the army, I'm given people to command. When I have to lead people, I will make sure I lead them in a way that these people are people with hearts, that are people with minds, because the church has taught me that if I am privileged to have a rank, I should not abuse other people.
My character then, the person that I was, the leader that I was, to the leader that I am now, an inclusive leader who is open to growth, innovation, agile mindset. That's where I am. But all these happen by the special grace of God.
This ministry is from God. I'm saying that because even the man who is God has given the leverage to oversee this ministry, Prophet 𝐒𝐓𝐻𝐑𝐈𝐄𝐒 himself. He's a man whom even his character is of God.
How 3G is, it appeals to everybody. It appeals to people of different races, people of different nationality, people of different ages.
The first thing that you experience the moment you enter the 3G Ministries is peace.
The peace, the love, that is something that this church has grown it inside of me.
There's no way I can live my life without God. I need God to run my businesses. So this is the only place that connects me with the God that I need. And I've seen it, that the God of this place is a living God.
I think before coming here, I thought I was a Christian. I was going to the mainline churches, but Christianity was was abstract. I didn't see it. Since coming here, Christianity, you are then introduced to Christianity in terms of spirituality. So I was truly born again coming to 3G Ministries.
What has kept me here is the consistency. I think I anchored myself to the consistency, and that is what has been keeping me to seeing the man of God being consistent, being patient.
What keeps me coming to church? I look at my father, how he conducts himself, the discipline that has been consistent. Nothing has changed, but it's all about God.
So it's really the order and the testimonies that kept me coming.
The teachings of men of God, they kept me going. And I still believe they will take me furthest than I can imagine.
I am so grateful to be part of this ministry. I'm so grateful to be mentored by Prophet 𝐒𝐓𝐑𝐈𝐄𝐒. I remember 2 years back, my mother, she was so sick. So I came to him, I said, man of God, please pray for my mother, she's sick. And that day, he said to me, you know, I need to let you know the truth. Your mother's time is over. So you need to go back home, go say your bye-byes to your mother. You know, you can imagine hearing those kind of words. And before I went, he prayed for me. And then he just said, go home and see your mother. So the next day I went home with my wife. We went to the village to see my mother. And I remember after that day, I spent almost 3 weeks at home. I was just with my mother. And then the day I came back, 4 days later, I received a call from home that my mother is gone. But because man of God had already alluded to me that this will happen, he had already prepared me mentally. He had already prepared me. You know, after I heard that, I remember I called my wife. I was at work. My wife came to collect me. When we got home, we just got into the house. Instead of just crying like someone who has no hope, I remember we went down on our knees. We just thanked God for my mother's life. And this was made possible because of the love of men of God. You know, he is a man who has so much love.
I pray that the church grows from grace to grace, grows to the next level, spreads to all corners of Botswana, to all corners of Africa, to the world at large, and that this blessing is preserved to the next generation.
My well wishes to the church is that the church may grow and reach more hearts, more souls out there, that the church, people may come in and experience the power of God here. I consider 3G Ministries like a womb. It's a womb that nurtures our dreams, our destinies. So I pray that the church reaches more lives out there, that people can come in their dreams, their destinies. They can experience God in this place and find out who they are, because the man of God says our true identity is in Christ. So I wish the church to enlarge, to reach greater territories, and for souls to be won. Many, many, many more years to the church. Happy 14th anniversary, the Gospel of God's Grace Ministries. Happy 14 years of raising young leaders.
Happy 14th anniversary to 3G Ministries. I would like to celebrate 14 years of blessings upon blessings, massive blessings.
Happy 14th anniversary 3G Ministries, celebrating 14 years of reshaping destinies.
Happy 14th anniversary 3G Ministries, celebrating 14 years of divine grace.
Happy 14 years anniversary 3G Ministries, celebrating 14 years of victories upon victories.